worked out like Terrell Lawrence. They try to knock me down, somehow I still get back up. And I keep going, I keep proving, I keep showing, I keep developing, I keep growing.
All my favorite hoodies at a bad condo, but I know this got my back like I'm Rondo. Sitting on my lap while I'm sliding through Chicago. Now we draw the boat, but when we came here, a wise man told me follow anywhere the star go. So I'm in that double lines blacker than some charcoal. Open up the side doors and scan you like a barcode. For the little, for the vato. See ya in Maria, boy, you better duck your taco. They be capping like they captain, I'm the capo. And I still a ship, go anywhere that I go. And I got the city on my shoulder like Iago. We in Miami like Martin and Will. She tryna get her part in the film. Love it in Florida, but one California. The red bottom blues are hard in the hills. I'm at the dock with my arm in the wheel. This ain't no movie, I'm starving for real. This ain't no job, I'm starving for real. I'm hungry for real, I'm barring for real. I'm warm for real, hands up, this a coupe de-tie. Try to keep it P like a 2C drop, but we got it locked up like a 2C knot. Know that you wanna see Cool G rap, but right now you finna see Cool G rock. Big guy with a look.
This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg and our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Here we go.
The Utah Jazz coming to this one following a loss to the Rockets in Houston. And so off the tip, it's Denver. And that one's good. Jokic. And if you claim to be a basketball purist, and Greg, I know you do, one thing you gotta love watching is great ball movement.
Which is something both of these teams take pride in. It's always fun to watch guys be unselfish with the ball and look to make each other better.
Simmons looking around. And it's sent back by Kessler. And he stays with it. And then Simmons slams it in.
Really can't let Simmons get going off of these dunks. I mean, his confidence just rises when he slams it down like that.
Pass to Collins. And stolen by Murray. Oh, the lob for Simmons. Stolen by Kessler. Here's Bailey. That one's in, his first shot this game.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
All alone. And he hits the jumper for two. Bailey's got his second bucket tonight.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
So it's Utah now, following the miss by Jokic. Offensive rebound. Pass to Bailey. Lets it go with the three.
And it doesn't even matter that he's surrounded on that possession. He's got the size to pull those boards down anyway.
What's great about Jokic, GA, is he can put up MVP numbers, and he's got a little personality to him, doesn't he?
He does. You can tell he just loves life. He loves everything he does, especially when he's on the floor, making his teammates better.
And here are the Nuggets now, after the basket by Utah. It's good. It's his second basket. He's shooting 2 for 4.
I know Jokic would perhaps rather find penetration, but he can hit these mid-range looks as well.
And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. Pass to Kessler. Here's Collier. Shot clock at 5. Releases from 15. Rebound by the Nuggets.
That's one he knows he should have drained.
Sensational speed by Simmons, trucking it down the court and beating everybody.
Here's Bailey. Jokic grabs the miss.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
Denver leading by 4. Executing to perfection right now offensively.
I mean, in total sync. Good luck trying to stop him now.
Well, I think he's the ultimate point forward. Simmons has the skills of a point guard, the size of a forward-man, and is terrific off the bounce.
Now let's go to David Aldridge, who had a chance to talk with head coach Will Hardy.
We talked about the challenges that come with playing against Lauri Markkanen. Coach said you have to know where Lauri is at all times because he's so effective playing off the ball. He's a knockdown shooter and a smart cutter, and he moves extremely well for his size. This team's got a lot of respect for the mobile 7-footer. Back to you guys.
Okay, David, thanks.
That's a very close call. I'm sure he thinks it's a clean block, but looks like it was on the way down.
Collier, that's good.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
For the 3, it's good from long range.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
Yeah, shots falling, off to a very good start offensively as a result.
Here's Bailey. One of the dependable scorers on the team. He's averaging close to 17 points a game. Here's Collier. Ben Simmons with the rebound.
Man, I can't believe he blew that gimme, guys. Well, I know he's frustrated about that.
And it's Gordon missing.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Yep, that one goes. Bailey's got 6 points.
Boy, that was a sweet-looking teardrop. There's very little defense for that.
You know, Greg, thinking back to the glory days in Utah, they went to back-to-back finals in 97 and 98.
Unfortunately, though, Kevin, that Stockton-Malone era, they just couldn't overcome the dynastic Bulls. The Jazz still searching for that first NBA title.
Now, here's Jokic. He has 6.
And despite that miss, a strong start for them offensively.
Yeah, they're scoring with confidence, making them count in the early going here.
Inside, and then Gordon with the dunk.
And this is Gordon's sweet spot. An awesome dunker who loves getting in tight and wrecking the rim.
And now the Nuggets, fast break. There's 38 seconds left here in the first quarter. Here's Bailey. 6 points for him. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
That's his first.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
Exactly. The defense determined not to allow the easy layup right there. They'll settle for making him earn the free throws.
And good on the second, so he makes them both. The Nuggets leading by 7. It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. And it's Utah's ball. Here's Bailey. Good on the three-point shot. He's got 11.
And really the scoring this quarter has been just off the charts, doing all he can to bring him back.
You know, for all of his agility and craftiness, the slick moves, Jokic not afraid to go old school and just throw it down on you.
Here's Bailey. No good on the last second attempt there. And so it's Ben Simmons making highlights for Denver. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. And we'll be back with you shortly. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for Denver.
You know, in the early going, they've been effective scoring in the mid-range, and if it's falling, I say stay with it.
And something else that I liked is how they attack the paint, finding ways to get inside and capitalize time and time again. And look at how quick he was to bite on the pump fake. Left his feet way too soon.
Markkanen looking it over. Rebound, Utah. Here's Harper. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Harper's got his first bucket of the night.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint. That's their third straight make off an assist. And what I love about Markkanen, he takes care of the basketball. And that's a result of being patient, playing smart, and just generally getting his points within the flow of the offense.
Here's Brown. Scoreless thus far. One-on-one here. And Harper slams it in.
In so many different ways, Dick gets the ball to his teammates, always on time and on target.
Outside, Markkanen. And Markkanen throws it down.
You know, when Markkanen's in this deep, he should be dunking it every time. I like to see him use his size like that.
Here's George. A special move before the shot.
Well, that time he got the defense off balance with the well-timed pump fake. Nice work.
Outside for Murray. A three-pointer off the mark. Utah trailing here. Porter with it. Now defended by Markkanen. Pass to Harper. Outside for George. Here's Dick. It's stolen by Watson. 2-on-1 as they jump out on the break. Outside, Markkanen. Here's Brown. Next, the corner three. Brown's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for three. And it's George missing. The Nuggets leading by 5. To the paint. Over to the left wing. Good ball movement here by the Nuggets. And the call will be on Keontae George. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Quarter number 2, around 3 minutes gone by. Murray down low. And he makes it look easy, dunking it hard with one hand.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones.
Hey, they've got a nice, comfortable lead here, fellas. Might as well keep it simple. Do it a plain, simple one-hander, just like pound cake.
Jazz trailed by 7. Here's Harper with the drive.
Oh, that's a major league throwdown.
Keeps a tight grip on that rim, too, after the finish.
Maybe that'll help them recapture their edge a little bit, guys.
Right now, I'll send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. Kevin, Jamal Murray is built for clutch situations. Coach Michael Malone said, I know a lot of guys are pretty good in the regular season, but when the stage is at its biggest, Jamal seems to step up and perform. He's a guy that thrives in the moment, never afraid of it. Can't say that for a lot of players. Kevin?
You're so right. He isn't afraid of anything. David, he is big time. Thank you. That one is good. He's only missed one shot of his 6 taken on the floor. Greg, you look at today's point guards, so many different types that can be effective.
And there's a lot more freedom for point guards to kind of explore the parameters of their game. Sometimes it's steadying an offense. Other times it's to ignite it.
Al Harper, after Lauri Markkanen misses from long range. Pass to Bailey. Three-pointer, and it's Denver with the rebound.
Even with every shot clanging off the rim, he seems determined to keep hoisting up these threes. It might be time to get inside of that arc.
Great teamwork punctuated by a strong finish.
That is the perfect fast break, guys. Getting a hoop before the defense can get set.
Now here's Harper. 10 points for him. Here's Kessler. And it's blocked. And pushing it up. Here's Denver. Here's Murray. Here's Brown. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
You know, defensively, you just can't afford to give him that much room. They're fortunate that he missed that one.
Harper's shot's good.
Yep, you know, after a scoreless first period, he's really turned it up a notch, building some momentum.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Really a prime example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end.
Here's Bailey. 11 points in the game. Yes, that goes in. Bailey's got 13 points.
I don't know what's happening defensively, but they're not putting up any resistance.
I tell you what, it reminds me of one of my college coaches who used to say, that ain't gonna get it done. That's 5 straight baskets in the paint now.
I like seeing Markkanen be this assertive offensively. Sometimes the defense doesn't know what to do when he has it.
The Nuggets shooting their first free throws of this. First free throw is good. Big group substitution here for Denver. And Markkanen drops them both.
He's as solid as it gets from the line. I mean, give him the opportunity. He's cashing in on those.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
And not afraid to put his body on the line either. He took a shot for the team in that situation.
And Will Hardy calls timeout here. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations. And Will Hardy calls timeout here. He wants to regroup and go over the strategy.
And team strategies closely guarded. One aspect of the game the fans aren't always privy to.
Yeah, typically there's some type of adjustment made out of a timeout. It might be major or it could be just a slight tweak.
Here's Jokic. And it's in. Nails the buzzer beater.
Resourceful move there, ending the period on a high note.
Nothing like knocking down that last possession of a quarter to give you a little feel-good momentum.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. Here's Bailey. Floats one up, and the layup is good. Bailey's got the first bucket of the third here for Utah.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
And, you know, it doesn't matter how good your defense is on the perimeter if you're going to allow easy ones inside like that.
Watson's shot is off.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
I certainly do. You know, I like to see guys do their work inside. Their rebounding has been excellent, and that's always important in a close game.
Now here's Williams. He averages more than 12 points a game. That's some dependable production. Stolen by Gordon. And we've got a whistle. The refs are indicating it's a transition take foul. It's going to be a shot and the ball. And he's got his first chance at the line here. Clark, as you look at the career of Aaron Gordon, he has blossomed into an elite role player.
Yeah, and I love the fact that he's done that. He's embraced his role. He's embraced taking fewer shots and playing more defense and getting on the glass more and making hustle plays. Not everybody would do what Aaron has done. It's a credit to him that he's been able to, again, embrace, not just accept, but embrace the role that he serves for that championship team.
Pass to Alexander Walker. Drains it from beyond the arc. And it's a 10-point Denver lead.
Maybe he's not one of the elite sharpshooters, but even still, that's not a shot that D can afford to give him.
The Jazz have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2.
And the season numbers for them at the line thus far are really poor. Something I'm sure they are making a point of emphasis.
And, you know, you don't have to tell them what their free throw numbers are. I mean, they're well aware of it, believe me.
Now, here's Jokic. The three, and it's John Collins with the rebound. Here's Bailey. He's got 15. Pass to Williams. That one goes. Count it. Williams has got his second bucket of the night. Denver leading by 7. Here's Simmons. Can't finish the one-handed jam. And Utah has possession. Here's Bailey. He's covered by Watson. Kicks it out to Collins.
Out of bounds.
And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Simmons.
Yeah, gets a finger on it, but just can't quite come up with the steal.
Clearly a careless pass. He got away with one there.
To the middle. Here's Kessler. Jokic with the steal. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, the Nuggets are an example of how you build a contender from the ground up. Coach Michael Malone says, I'm hoping we can be a blueprint for a lot of young teams, young coaches, and young GMs. Be patient. Let it build the right way, bring in the right kind of people, and you never know what's going to happen. Kevin?
Well, David, you've just triggered a lot of thoughts here. But doing it that way, to me, feels the right way. And a lot of fun to watch their success. And we thank you for the report. Over in the corner, Williams. Here's Bailey. He's look out!
Bang!
And Kevin, even though they're down, he's still looking to do the spectacular, and he did.
Well, maybe this is the best time to do it.
I agree. I mean, now's when they need a spark the most.
Now, here's Jokic. 4 on the shot clock. From 15 feet away, that misses off the backboard. Jazz trailed by 6. Here's Williams. Pass to Collins. There's a screen by Collins. Here's Bailey. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. Utah shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. And he knocks down the first one.
Bailey taking 2 shots.
Both shots good from the stripe. The Nuggets leading by 4. Pass to Jokic. Takes the three. Another miss by Jokic. 1:58 left in the third quarter. Here's Bailey. Now here's Collins. Here's Bailey. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Clearly a foul.
Yeah, he took a shot there. Earned those free throws.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Nuggets.
I'm in love with how they're moving the basketball all game long, and also their ability to move without the ball. That style just makes it so difficult to defend.
How great have they been? I mean, shooting the ball from outside the arc, they have absolutely been lights out.
Connects from three-point range.
In perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
And Clark, here's a great guy to have in the rotation, Nickeil Alexander-Walker.
Loved him in college. Loved his versatility, and I thought it would translate nicely to the NBA. Took him a minute to find his rhythm, but he's got great length, which makes him versatile defensively, and he can play with just about anybody because he's got good all-around offensive skills.
Yeah, I like that they haven't lost their aggressiveness here in the second, despite being down.
That's exactly when you need to be aggressive. You know that. I mean, another good job, though, of drawing contact and getting to the free throw line.
And there's the call. It'll go on Cody Williams. That's foul number 2 for him.
And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
Heads-up action there. Reading the play and then beating him to the spot. Well done.
Jazz trailed by 7. Outside for George. Back to Harper. Got a hand on it. There's 31 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Pass to Porter. The Jazz working the ball around now. 11 feet away, and the shot is good. Harper's got 14 points for the game. Here's Murray. No scoring in this one. Here's Brown. The shot by Markkanen, nobody around. Drops in the tray. And the Nuggets lead by 8.
Just such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything. And we always talk about making your teammate better. That assist was right on target.
And so it's Denver with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. They've got a big advantage in the turnover stats because of their intense defense. We've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. The Nuggets leading by 6. Pass to Markkanen. And Markkanen throws it down.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
Oh, a fantastic passer at his position. Gordon stays alert and ready to pass to an open teammate.
It's blocked. And it's out of bounds. Utah able to retain possession here. And Utah making a change here.
Substitution on the court.
It's picked off.
Utah foul. Kessler. Second personal foul. First team foul.
Boy, in this day and age of how the game is played, Markkanen's skill set, hand and glove fit, superb at spacing the floor with his shooting stroke.
And he commits the intentional foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Yeah, yeah, completely a brain fade. I don't know where that came from. Just lost sense of time and the situation.
Three-pointers off the mark. Jazz trailed by 11. Nobody near Williams. And Brown pulls it down. Let's find out the news on Peyton Watson with David Aldridge. David, what's the update?
Thanks, Kevin. Well, I just talked with Denver's head athletic trainer. Oh, that is not what you want to see. It sounds like it's a serious injury.
David, thanks for the great update, guys. It doesn't sound good.
No, if that report is accurate, he's going to be spending a lot of time in rehab and on the sideline.
And in the training room, guys. I mean, that is not going to be an easy injury to bounce back from.
Just 5 on the clock. Harper. Basket number 8 for him on 13 tries. That's 62% so far.
I love the spirit he's shown tonight, particularly on the offensive end.
Boy, I tell you what, the hole would be a lot deeper if he wasn't being as efficient as he's been so far.
Right side, Markkanen. And it's Gordon with the finish.
Hey, listen, Gordon once jumped over a mascot while putting the ball under his legs in a dunk contest. I mean, he's one of the most ridiculous athletes and dunkers we have in the game.
A moment for an injury report.
Hey, guys, Utah's head athletic trainer gave me an update. And unfortunately, it sounds pretty serious.
Thanks for the status report there, David. At least we now know, Greg, how he's doing.
Yeah, when you talk injury, the unknown factor is always a difficult thing to deal with.
And, you know, for him, just watching his teammates unable to contribute, that's really a helpless feeling.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Here's Harper, and he makes good on the layup.
Just a grinder, always doing the dirty work on the offensive glass, and that's one of the things he brings to the table.
Outside Gordon. Here's Brown. Outside Markkanen. No good from the wing.
Boy, he knows he should have knocked that one down, especially with the defense not giving much of an effort.
And here is Harper. Makes it off the glass. Harper's got 6 here in this quarter.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And on the flip side, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here. An elite score, demonstrating once again how fast he can fill it up.
That's his first personal foul.
First one falls for him. He hits one, then misses the second attempt from the free throw line. Simmons inside. And they double up Simmons. Markkanen in the corner. That counts. He's put up 13 shots, and he's had 8 of those go in.
So much fun watching Markkanen catch fire like this. He's a capable, efficient scorer who does it at a high rate.
Harper up top. And he gets the bucket. Harper's got 10 points here in the second half.
You love how each side has risen to the challenge throughout this one.
Hey, defense is taking a back burner, secondary on the marquee, but who doesn't love a game like this? Let's go. I like offense.
There's 1:26 left to play here in the fourth. Here's the 3. It's hauled in by the Nuggets. They've led by as many as 11 points. And the call will be on Keontae George. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. .107 left in the fourth quarter. Good! Jokic can indeed take a little contact.
And now as the clock ticks down, this is going to end up as a solid victory here for the Nuggets.
And the big difference here was accuracy from 3-point range.
And once they started sinking shots, It really stretched out the D and created other opportunities. And anytime they got space, they seemed to just knock down another triple.
And an important milestone for them tonight as they pick up win number 10.
And they're going to break this season series tie with a big win here tonight, giving them a 2-1 record on the year with one final game left to go against the Jazz.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Jokic.
You look at the energy he brought on both ends of the floor, and it's easy to see why he was a difference maker.
That's tipped. Harper with the steal.
Walker Kessler with the assist.
And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Williams.
Risky pass there. They're lucky to retain possession this time.
So the Nuggets win it. This was a very strong showing for him, Craig.